Hi, everybody. Welcome to Digital Champions. I'm your host, Charlene Shirk, and here's where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today is John Timmerman with Good Monster. John, thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Tell us what you're doing over there at Good Monster and give us a little origin story on that name as well, please.
Oh, I love it. I get asked that question every single time. So Good Monster, we're a strategic marketing agency focusing on e-commerce, and quite simply, we help companies drive revenue online globally. We have offices in Brazil and here in New York. And the name Good Monster, the short story is we had a terrible name when we first started, myself and my business partner. It's called Dream Social Media. We thought it was clever because Dream Social was taken as a domain name. So we turned the S into a Z. We were a social media marketing agency, but none of our clients knew how to say it. Was it one word or two? They couldn't even put it. They couldn't even write us checks correctly. They were spelling it wrong. So we decided we had to change that. I mean, we're a marketing company after all, right? So
Right.
my business partner and I sat down over a beer and just started writing words on napkins. And we came up with the word monster. Was an awesome term, but there was Monster Energy and there was monster.com. So we didn't really want to just be Monster. And my business partner's like, you know what? Monster's awesome, but we're not like a bad monster. We're a good monster. And as soon as he said that, it clicked, and that's what we became.
Hey, all great ideas are born on the back of cocktail napkins. I'll totally agree with you there. So tell me a little bit about paint us a picture a little bit. What kind of clients are you serving? What problem are they bringing to you, and how are you helping them solve it?
Yeah, the majority of our clients are either product manufacturers that typically rely on other brands to private label their products and then bring them to market, consumers. Or they're retail built brands that rely on brokers and distribution through stores like Target or Walmart or Wegmans or Bed Bath & Beyond to sell their products. We help those companies go direct to consumer, or at least navigate the e-commerce landscape, which involves Amazon.com and Walmart.com and all of these .coms.
And what is the biggest challenge that they're facing for you?
Biggest challenge is just knowing where to start. I mean, it's sort of like going to a restaurant where there's 14 pages of options. And it's like, I don't know which one to choose. I want all of them or some of them. I'm not really sure. It's like information overload. So that's the first problem, is they don't even know where to start. Do I need to start with a website? Do I need a new website? Should I get on Facebook, or is TikTok now? Like, they don't really know. The second thing is they just don't have the resources to do it. A lot of them don't have internal marketing departments. They may have a marketing person, but they're typically not a leader. They're more built to just sort of do what's needed to get by from a marketing standpoint, which quite often is just designing flyers and things like that. So we help them fulfill this marketing department requirement, build strategy, and help them execute.
And so, John, I always like to ask folks, in your digital space, there's always so many things evolving in the digital world. What's the thing that you over there at Good Monster have your eye on, that you're being aware of, any type of implications that it's going to have for your clients and what you do for them?
Oh, man, this one changes every day. I mean, I hate to sound just kind of canned, but, we're just helping them find that exact answer, the answers to that exact question every day. I mean, the pandemic 2020 made all of that happen so much faster, right? Like TikTok, we've been hearing a lot about in the consumer space, because that platform just exploded because people were at home and bored and wanted to do something and watch funny videos. And then the maturity of that platform grew so fast. It took less than a year for what would normally take a decade to do, right? TikTok grew so much faster. I don't know the actual numbers, but if you look at a chart from like how fast Facebook grew, Instagram, Twitter, how fast these platforms grew, TikTok got to that point in, like a tenth of the time. The same thing really happened with Amazon. I mean, Amazon was big. We were already buying things on Amazon, but because of lockdown and travel restrictions and obviously the pandemic, everybody became accustomed to ordering things online and relying on platforms like Amazon. That bleeds over into Grubhub and these other sort of digital on-demand platforms. most simple way I can put it is that we're constantly chasing the convenience that consumers are chasing, right? We are in like a convenience economy. You know it. We all know it. The easier something is, we'll probably pay a little bit extra just to get that thing.
Just throw money at the problem sometimes. Just throw some money at it. Get it done.
Yeah.
Well, John, that's going to be,
trying to position them. Yeah, there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, John. Thank you so much for joining us today. Unfortunately, we've run out of time on Digital Champions. It's been a pleasure, and we appreciate you making the time.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And folks, if you'd like to learn more about what they're up to at Good Monster, you're never going to forget that name. You can check them out on dailyadbrief.com. And that's going to do it for us today on Digital Champions. I'm your host, Charlene Shirk, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.